Hey, what's up? It's Wes here. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to start a small business that generates $5,000 to $10,000 a month, offering a small service to local businesses that need it every single day. I'm going to show you how to find those local businesses that need that service, how to find the business owner, how to reach out to them in a very non-disruptive way with a unique method, and the exact sales funnel to use that will guarantee you a meeting with that business owner. There's a lot to cover, so let's jump right into the details. Okay, so diving right into the method, step one, how do you find the businesses that need the services that we're going to offer or service that we're going to offer, or more or less the small service that we're going to offer? And the service we're going to offer is Facebook advertising or digital advertising using Facebook, okay? And if you're not familiar with Facebook advertising, I will explain that in another video, but we just want to talk about the method at hand first and how to find those businesses that need that service, okay? One of the first businesses that come to mind, and in this example, it's going to be restaurants, okay? So basically what you want to do is one quick way to do this is jump on Google Maps and type in like restaurants near me. Now, I live in Virginia and I live on the East Coast near Virginia Beach. Okay, so lots and lots of restaurants on the beach there. So what I want to do is I want to find restaurants that are in that area that have a certain type of profile that I think or know that needs that service. So we're going to dive into that right now. So I already have Google Maps pulled up, and I've been searching and clicking around on restaurants, and I found this one, South Beach Grill, casual American, optional with live music, okay, or option with live music. So this is one of the first ones I found, and to give you an example why this stands out to me, well, the first thing I look at are the reviews, okay? Obviously, we don't want to reach out to a restaurant that has poor reviews because we don't want to help them advertise a very poor service. So number one there. So the first thing, like I said, I look at are the reviews. So 4.5, that's pretty good. That's pretty darn good, actually. I mean, actually 5.0 is really, really good, but 4.5 is really, really good. And that's the first thing I look at. The other thing I look at and how I know that they need the service is if they're busy or not. And one reason why I use restaurants as the example for this demonstration is restaurants get lots of traffic, okay? And you can see popular times here on the map, and you can see, how busy they are on certain days of the week. So Monday, they're not that busy. I mean, there's really no traffic until 3 p.m. Now, some restaurants have different opening times. Some don't. Some open up like late mornings, like at 10 o'clock, and some don't open up closer to lunchtime. So that may be the case. If that's the case, then you just kind of look at their operations time, when they open and when they close. But you can see here on Monday that they have a little bit of a peak, a little bit of traffic, foot traffic between 3 and 12 a.m. Obviously, they're a bar near the oceanfront, so that makes sense. But if we go down to Tuesday, we can see it's about the same, okay? And then we'll jump to Wednesday, and they have a little peak here, okay? They're getting a little bit more traffic sometime after 7 or 8, and it hikes up around 10 and 11 o'clock, okay? But here's the kicker, right? So obviously we know on Fridays and the weekends, they're going to be a heck of a lot busier. See where it's showing how much more traffic they have? So what you want to do is you want to advertise to them that you can provide more traffic, more people coming in and making potential clients aware of that location and running an offer on Facebook on the days that they're not so busy, right? So, and we already know the days they're not busy. So you make this part of your pitch, right? When you're going to sell the service to this restaurant and the restaurant owner, okay? So that's the main way you can find out whether these restaurants or any business for that matter is going to need your service on what day. The only reason I'm using restaurants at the moment is because we know that we can see foot traffic and it has more information as far as how busy they are on certain days versus something like a plumber or HVAC company or a gift shop or something like that, right? And the only reason I use restaurants again is because people go out to eat all the time, every day. All right, so we know that's a reoccurring service that people need all the time. People need to feed themselves. Okay, so with that being said, one more note. Another thing that you can do that how Google generates this traffic, obviously, if you don't know, I'll educate you, is that everybody has what on them at all times? A cell phone, right? So when people go into a restaurant or any location or business, Google knows exactly where you are because people have registered their business with Google, right? And that's how this company is showing up on Google Maps, okay? Because they've registered and they're getting reviews on Google. So every time somebody visits that location with a phone, it automatically knows that, hey, this is the address they're at, and they identify that address with what? That business name, okay? So that's how Google knows how to analyze how many people or how busy that particular location or that business is on that day and time. So just to educate you. So the other thing I look at besides the reviews is I like to look at the website, right? So let me find the website here. So here's the website. So the first thing we're going to do is check out the website. So we're going to click on the website and we're going to check it out. And the reason we want to see the website is we want to know how well the website's designed and how good the information is on the website, okay? Because what's going to happen is we're going to potentially sell them on advertising. And we have to make sure that wherever they're going to land from that ad is going to help convert that potential person clicking on that ad to come and do business or come and eat with this particular restaurant, right? So the website, in this instance, the website doesn't look too bad. I really think it can look 100 times better, but for the restaurant and where it's located, a lot of restaurants look like this, especially if they're not a huge chain or big franchise. So this is a more of a family-owned restaurant that's probably been around for 20 or 30 years. And they're just trying to get the basic information across. But the one thing I like to look at their website for is because you can upsell them on the back end about maybe upgrading their website after doing the marketing, right? After doing the offering the Facebook advertising services, okay? So that's one reason why I look at the website to kind of see what condition it is, how user-friendly it is, if it just really sucks, if it needs improvement, or if it's a really great website. But here's the thing. You don't always have to use the website, okay? Because, and I don't know if you're familiar with the program or not, but I like to promote Builderall, okay? Builderall is an all-in-one marketing solution that you can do, design all of your landing pages on, all your funnels, all of your coupons, all of your contests and everything like that, right? So you can create a landing page in Builderall for this particular company, run a Facebook ad, let them hit that landing page, capture the information in MailBoss for the client, and not only will you be able to retarget them on Facebook, but you'll be able to retarget them through an email list with different offers and stuff for the company, right? So once again, I don't want to stray too much off track, but I'm just trying to fuel your mind with ideas and how to start this small business offering a small service to local businesses. So find them on Google Maps and look at their reviews and look at the days that they are not as busy and pitch that to the owner. Okay, so how do you find the owner? I'm glad you asked. That's a good question. So the name of the business is South Beach Grill. So we're going to copy that name and we're going to head over to a website called Manta. If you've never heard of Manta before, it's a place that aggregates different businesses. It's almost like a business directory listing. But the great thing about Manta is that if you look up a business, 9 times out of 10, it will give you the name of the owner of the business, right? I think the Better Business Bureau website does that as well, but I find that Manta does a better job of that. So we're going to go down here and we're going to search for, or actually up here in the menu and search find a business, okay? And then we're going to put that name in there. We're going to put the location. Type in Virginia Beach, Virginia, and we're going to hit go. Okay. Now, sometimes you'll run into issues where there may be a couple of different names or instances of that business name, and that can only mean 2 things. 1, they have more than one business location, or 2, there's the same business name possibly in another area or another state, right? So in this instance, we know it's not another state because we put in the exact location. So, but if there's 2 locations, then you want to find the one that you're trying to reach out to, and it doesn't hurt to reach out to both locations, and we'll cover that. So what we want to do is to find the exact location that we found on the map, we just match up the address and the phone number. So we'll go here to the address. It's 1091 Norfolk, Virginia, or Norfolk Avenue, and the phone number is 428-0820. So this is it right here. So we'll click on this business listing in Manta, and what we want to do, we want to find the owner's name. Okay, so right here immediately you see South Beach Grill, the phone number, the website address. Okay, we visited the website, and right here, boom, here is the owner's name, right? Robert Brett, job title, owner. Okay, this is a great thing. So now you know who to address and who you're selling to that owns that business. So step two, how are you going to reach out to that business in a very non-disruptive way using a very unique method? This is how we're going to do it. We're not going to email them. We're not going to try to email them through their website, through a contact us link, which I don't seem to think or can't find if this website has that. Okay, so or even call them, because if you call them, what's going to happen is you're going to hit the gatekeeper. Okay, what I call the gatekeeper. Okay, you're going to hit the administrator, some admin. You're going to hit somebody behind the bar who is going to pretty much filter or screen that phone call like, hey, why do you want to speak to the owner? So I'm going to show you a way that you're able to get a hold of that owner and have a reason to, okay? So recapping, Google Maps, find the business that needs the service, find the business owner on Manta, okay? And also gives you the phone number and web address, so that helps you identify who they are on Google Maps. So this is what you're going to do. You're going to write them a letter, okay? Yes, I said a letter. This is why it makes the method so unique, because it's not a mass mailer. It's a direct message a mail to the business owner, and you're addressing them by their full name, okay? But what makes this method so unique is that it's a way that the business owner is not going to expect to get business from you, or you get business from them, and it's a very unique way. So this is what the letter looks like. So this is the cover letter. This is what they're going to see first before they actually get your letter. So what happens is that this is the front of the letter, and it's going to say confidential. So immediately when they open it up, it's going to say confidential, like you have confidential information. But when they receive the letter, you're going to put this letter in a 5x11 envelope, okay? This envelope this is not going to be a letter that's going to be folded up in a normal envelope. You want it as big and long as possible because you want it to get their attention. The other way you want to address this is that you want to handwrite their name on this 5x11 envelope, okay? Their full name, okay? And you want to write, of course, the address and where it's going to be sent to, okay? And you can write your name and address up at the top corner. You want to be as transparent as possible. One reason you want to do this is because the handwritten address and stuff catches attention because it looks more official, right? It looks more authentic. The next thing you want to do is you want to go out and spend maybe $5, okay, at Office Max or Office Depot or wherever, some kind of office supply store, okay, and get you a stamp in red that says confidential. And I want you to stamp the front end of that envelope, okay, and then write, once again, the business owner and the address on the envelope. So what's going to happen is the envelope's going to be sent, okay? You're going to mail this envelope to that business, that local business, okay? You want to stay local with this method, and I'm going to explain that in just a moment. So you mail it out, they open the letter, it goes directly to the owner because it's handwritten out on the envelope in the owner's name, and it says confidential. That way you know nobody else is going to open that letter. 9 times out of 10, no more than just the owner is going to open that, okay? There may be somebody related to the owner, but it's going to be confidential and the owner is going to see that letter, okay? Hence the follow-up phone call. So the letter is going to say confidential, and it's going to say the shocking truth about, and you put the company's name, your Facebook account, right? The shocking information I found about your Facebook page, okay? So this is going to generate some curiosity when they see this, okay? And you can change the text a little bit if you like, obviously, but I find something to this nature is what kind of grabs attention. So once they remove the cover letter from the envelope, they're going to get this letter. And it's going to say, Dear, and you're going to put the owner's name, okay? And then it's going to go into great detail. Hey, I stumbled across your website or your Facebook page or whatever this past week. And it basically, I won't read the whole letter, but it goes into detail about, hey, I found something that's hurting your business. I found something that a way that we can generate you more traffic on the days that you're not so busy, and you'll just list the days that they're not very busy, that Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, or that Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And then you just address that, and you put, hey, a professional Facebook growth funnel to present offers, grab attention, and earn new customers, right? So you want to do something that grabs attention. So, and this is how you kind of grab them a little bit more. You're only going to offer the first month for only $97, okay? I know that sounds really cheap because you can make a whole lot more off of that, but the point is the $97 for the first month is a trial offer, okay? It's to get the foot in the door, okay? So that's why you're going to offer that. It's more appealing. Like, what business owner that has a pretty successful restaurant that needs more traffic on days that they don't have it and need it? $97 is a lot of money, but this is the method where you're going to make money on the back end. So there's a lot going on here. So they get the letter. Now I'm going to address how you're going to reach out to them. Okay, here's where the method really starts to work. The reason you want to send the letter out local, okay, I'm going to go back to the map here. The reason you want to send the letter out in your local area, okay, no more than maybe 10, 20 miles out, okay, because you want to make sure the letter that you mail out to the restaurant or business owner gets there in a day, okay? So if you mail it out on Monday, you want to make sure that they get that letter on Tuesday. That's why I'm saying local businesses, because you want to be able to sit down and meet with them. 2, you want to make sure that you follow up with them. Like if you send it on Monday, you want to follow up with them on Wednesday or Thursday. Give them enough time to get the letter and possibly open it, because you don't know how busy these people are, okay? But with the confidential stamp on there, it really generates a lot of urgency, especially when it's handwritten in their name, okay? So give it a day or two, call them up, okay? And this is where how you get through to the owner. You sent them a letter and it says confidential, okay? So when you call up, most likely the owner is not going to answer the phone. It's going to be somebody who works for the owner at the restaurant. You call them up on the phone and you say, hey, Wes here, is Brett around, or Robert, or whatever the owner's name is. Are they around today? No, I don't think so. I don't know who is speaking. Yeah, this is Wes. I sent him a confidential letter, and I'm just calling to follow up on that. Is he around? It's important that I talk to him. And immediately it transitions that phone call from being curious or being filtered to, oh, this is an important person calling about something that they sent the owner, okay? So immediately that breaks the ice and gets you directly through to the owner, okay? What a great method, because it's not a cold call anymore, okay? It's a warm call, okay? It's a call of urgency. It's a call that you're reaching out to the owner. You're calling them for a reason, and that reason is the letter you sent them, okay? It's like a Trojan horse if you want to think of it that way. So what happens is the owner is going to get on the phone and you're going to introduce yourself. Hi, my name's Wes. I sent you that letter. Did you happen to read it? And the answer is going to be, hey, maybe, yeah, I did, or I scanned it a little bit, or I haven't had time, it's still sitting on my desk. But either way, you're on the phone with the owner, okay? And then you just start talking like, hey, this is Wes here. I noticed your restaurant is not very busy on these days. I did some research on your company. I have a battle-proven marketing funnel for restaurants, for your restaurant in particular, that's already working, that can generate and bring you traffic on the days that you're not busy. I would love to sit down and meet with you. I have Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday available. Which day works best for you? And you just wait. You just wait on the phone for them to give you an answer on the day that works best for them. Okay? And if they come back with whichever day, then you say, okay, what time is best for you? I have such and such time available, and wait and get them committed on a time and a day. Okay? And boom, you're there. You have the meeting with the owner of the business. Okay? And that's it. You go and you make your sales pitch, okay, about the services that you're going to offer and how you're going to do it for them. That's pretty much the method. So I'm going to recap really quick because I'm trying to make the video as short as possible. So basically, go on Google Maps, find a restaurant. I say start with restaurants because restaurants always need this service. Okay, look at the review score. Look at the score of the reviews. Make sure it's good, because we don't want to promote a business or a restaurant that has poor reviews. Okay. Look at their website, because you can probably upsell them on a better website after you've done the marketing for them. And then you can offer them on a website. Find the owner on Manta. Okay, and then work your letters. Okay, I will share these letters. If you have to join this Successful Mindsets team to get these letters. Okay, I'm not just going to give these away for free to people. You have to be part of the team. I'm just letting you know that now. I'm being very transparent because I don't want everybody to have these letters. I'm sharing them on the video. I can't stop you from copying, but I'm not going to give you the actual letter. So I'm just going to be very honest with you there. Okay, so That's pretty much the method. And I do want to touch on something I completely forgot about. This does sound like a lot of manual work. If you have the time, do it, because you'll probably do a greater job if you have a very analytical mind. But if you don't want to do this, write up some instructions on a Google Doc and outsource it to somebody on Fiverr or a virtual assistant, okay? Give them exact instructions like how I did in the video of what to do, and have them aggregate the address, the phone number, the location, and everything for you, even the letter if you want to, okay? And then all they have to do is go on Google Drive and grab the letters and have them bind it all up in a folder for you with the letters, the name of the company, the address, and everything, and all you have to do is mail them out, okay? So if you don't have time for this. This is a method that can scale, okay? This is a small business and a small service that you can offer to local businesses that can scale. I'm not kidding, to $5,000 to $10,000 in recurring monthly revenue, okay? I do this method. This method works. I did it when I first started my agency, and I still have some of my interns and internal employees do this today to generate and land big clients, okay? It sounds like like an old school method, but it works, okay? You have to do this. So I'm glad you watched the video. If you have questions, comment or reach out to me if you're part of the Successful Mindsets team. We'll one-on-one and discuss and discover more opportunities with this particular method. Thanks for watching, and I can't wait to challenge your mindset to be successful.